Meanwhile, in his previous address, the French leader vowed to tackle booming unemployment, with the country's youth increasingly turning to its more successful neighbors for jobs. Turns out many are also feeling discriminated against. RT's Maria Finoshina looked into those claims.
Human beauty is glorified by poets, singers and artists. Like it or not, we are drawn to beautiful people. But we can't all be oil paintings.
France is known as the world's fashion and beauty trendsetter, but the gleaming smiles and slim waistlines that grace billboards and shop windows are also setting a trend with some deeply undesirable consequences.
Anne-Sophie spent 8 years at university. She has 2 diplomas, is articulate and thoughtful, but can't find a job. She says because of her size.
People think because I'm carrying some extra weight, I don't have the brains or intelligence to take up a post. They were like, is she really capable of doing her job? And they didn't even hide it. A model appearance is like having an extra diploma, which is completely wrong, depressing and pure discrimination.
Anne-Sophie describes modern society as being like a carnival mirror. If you don't conform to its standards, it sends you and others a negative image of yourself.
Is it hard? Of course. Today's society is far from a gift, and with these problems it becomes even more painful. It leads to extra stress and depression. It's just not fair.
What Anne-Sophie says she has been facing for years appears to be backed up by statistics.
We have a blonde here. She got much more responses compared to an overweight person.
Sociologist Jean-François Madieu carried out an experiment in which he sent the same CV with different photos after changing the color of the skin, hair, weight, age and sex. The results were surprising.
There is more difference between a pretty blonde and an overweight or Asian woman than between someone of French origin and someone with African roots, which means that discrimination by beauty and age is even more pronounced than race or origin-based discrimination. But no one pays any real attention to it.
France and Belgium are the only European countries where this type of discrimination is against the law. Physical appearance is among 19 criteria that employers are not allowed to base their decision on.
This is a very dangerous tendency. People are pushed away from the market not because of a lack of qualifications, but because of their height, weight or color of their eyes. The person responsible for discrimination based on physical appearance could face up to 3 years in prison or pay a €45,000 fine. But people don't even consider it discrimination. It's considered normal, and it's worldwide.
A number of associations in France as well as worldwide aim to protect the rights of those not considered to be conventionally attractive. But there are plenty who have already suffered thanks to the unofficial and unspoken beauty contest of the job market. Maria Finoshina from France.